Hello everyone, my name is Hector Navarro and I'm going to go over my uh, leadership capacity presentation. Insights and reflections from the research and the resources. So these are some bullet points that I put for the key points of the articles. ASMAT 2020-22 or 2022 examines how principal, instructional, and distributed leadership impact teacher professional development. Driscoll 2022 outlines the top 10 traits of most effective 21st century school leaders: adaptability, vision, and empowerment. Haddon 2022 discusses 7 key features, leadership elements to build teacher and school capacity. Holcomb 2023 explores shared equity leadership and how to build organizational capacity through inclusiveness or inclusive practices. Indeed 2022 offers actionable tips for building leadership capacity. And the last one, Laxon 2022, introduces a practical framework for leadership development in schools. So a written summary for that instead of the points. I feel like these 6 resources collectively emphasize that leadership capacity in school is built through collaboration, shared responsibility, and intentional development of both individuals and systems. ASMAT highlights the positive impact of instructional and distributed leadership on teacher development, while Driscoll and Haddon outlined essential traits and strategies for effective school leaders, including vision, trust, and support structures. Holcomb expands this view by emphasizing shared equity leadership, advocating for inclusiveness and systematic change. Practical guidance from Indeed 2022, Laxon 2022 reinforces the importance of mentoring, feedback, and relationship building in fostering leadership across the school. I feel like together these works underscore that strong leadership capacity is not just about individual effectiveness, but empowering those teams to lead and sustain different school improvements. So these characteristics are the ones that I chose. Empowerment. I feel like it has a strong ability to delegate, but needs improvement on following up. Distributed leadership, working on trust building to delegate more effectively. Equity focused, values equity, but I feel like there's more to work on in inclusive practices. Visionary leadership, confident in the vision, but I feel like setting clear communication is what's really the weakness in that. Leadership capacity, defining leadership capacity. Leadership capacity is the collective ability of leaders to mobilize people, foster collaboration, and implement strategic systems that promote ongoing improvement, equity, and student success. Write this down. School's professional capacity characteristics: recruiting, selecting, and hiring staff. I feel like you have to have a team for the hiring process, that you collaborate together. This also made me think about my interviews and how I got hired. It wasn't just my boss or a principal, it was either a veteran teacher, a coach, someone in my position that's a veteran that really was in the hiring team. So that's something that really stuck with me. Strategic alignment with school vision. I feel like, it has to be aligned with the school vision. Equity-based hiring practices. So my reflection on that is, developing rubrics for your school aligned with your values, and also training those people around you for the inclusive hiring. So, how to build collaborative professional culture and promoting it. So, school improvement, I feel like including teachers in the decision making is big. Teacher retention, by that we would empower and give a voice to the staff and recognition. Well-being, creating systems of mutual support, and I feel like that support is big, especially coming from admin for teachers. My reflection on this would be to create a shared leadership and peer monitoring, mentorship programs. Professional learning. So the focus areas on this: reflection, structured peer reviews and journaling, cultural responsiveness, DEI training, and curriculum audits. Distributed leadership, empowering PLCs. Digital leadership or literacy, integrating tech tools for equity and efficiency. And student success, data-driven professional developments. Where are we at? Okay, implemented systems. Systems for improvement and success. Core areas: supervision, transparent walkthroughs and feedback. Support, coaching and mentoring systems. Evaluation, growth-focused teacher evaluation for that continuous growth. My reflection on implemented systems would be you have to have streamlined current evaluation tools for a formative feedback, which I believe the feedback really helps teachers grow, and it's got to be in a way of a positive feedback. Relevancy. So, linking research and self. Let me move this out of the way. So I feel like it mapped the key traits to self-assessment and identify the things that you need help in or the growth areas. Insights gained. I feel like I realized that leadership is about cultivating others, not just directing, which is really big for me. And I've had a lot of good leaders that do so. And having a team to hire. Prioritizing equity and fit over things like experience or a built resume. You got to find those people that really meet your goal, your vision, not just who has the best, resume or experience, although that can be good in certain cases. But I feel like it's opened up my eyes to, get the person that really meets and has that shared vision with you. Personal reflection. So for future applications, I feel like I would plan to foster a distributed leadership through teacher leadership pathways, implement peer coaching systems for ongoing growth and continued growth. The gaps, not fully inclusive in decision making, I will implement equity audits, driving school improvement. You use professional learning and supervision systems to drive student-centered practices.